The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transform a community that sees all things new. I am Reina Pelayo and I'm streaming live from San Fernando, Pampanga. Good morning, afternoon, evening, anywhere in the world. Welcome to Grow with the Flow on the new channel. Welcome once again to Grow with the Flow, episode 7. And our episode for this afternoon is The Beginner's Journey. But before that, I would like to remind you it's only 43 days to go before Christmas. Maligayang Pasko. Ayan. So, and of course, talking about the new season, magpabagong taon na, magpapasko na, we would like to bring you a story of, yun nga, the beginner's journey. And for this afternoon, I am very privileged to have this woman. She will join us and talk about her story and how usually we always hear triumphant story or victorious stories of people without knowing paano nga naman sila nag-umpisa. No? So this episode will talk about all about beginnings. So let us all welcome Miss Cherryl Chua from Bacolod City. Hello, Cherryl.
Hello, Miss Rain. Good afternoon and good afternoon din to all our viewers and good morning na rin and good evening to all of you who are watching this on replay.
Yes.
And thank you for having me, Miss Rain. Thank you for those kind words that you just said to me.
You are very much welcome, Cherryl, and ako ang dapat magpasalamat, no? Because I am very excited. Although I've known Cherryl naman for quite some time, but I want to highlight naman yung kanyang story to others through this episode. So Cherryl, yes, you are from Bacolod, right?
That's right.
Tubong Bacolod City.
Yes,
so,
born and raised here. Roots ko talaga is really from Bacolod. So Ilonggo,
yes.
gid ko ya.
Yeah, Ilonggo malalambing yan, di ba? So, can you say or greet the people in Bacolod using your, ano bang language niyo, right? Bisaya?
Ilonggo, hiligay nun.
Yeah.
Hiligay nun. So, thank you. Maayong gabi sa tanan nga naga-tanaw, especially sa mga miga ko, friends ko, and even your viewers who are watching us being streamed live at this moment. Maayong hapon and hope everyone are keeping safe and well.
Yes, ayun. So, since we've talked about beginnings, no, I would like to give
Yes.
muna a short background ni Cheryl, no,
Mm-mm.
how we come across. Actually, Cheryl is one of my coachee, no, naging
Mm-mm.
coach niya po
That's
ako,
right.
career
Mm-mm.
coach, no? And now, she's venturing into what we call career innovation from
Mm-mm.
medical representative. Actually, she's not just a medical representative. She's been working in the pharmaceutical industry for how many years, Cheryl? Can you walk us through your background?
Siguro, yeah, siguro all in all sa pharma industry, a little over 18. Pero
Mm,
you know what, Miss Jane, I really started off my career as a bookkeeper sa First
mm,
Farmers. It's one of the a milling slash food company here in Negros. And
mm.
kasi I graduated as with me as accountancy. Pero I
Yes.
don't have a comma CPA attached to my name. So I was a
Mm,
bookkeeper for 2 years. Then after which I was introduced to the pharma industry where I had my first 2 years of experience as a medical representative from a local company, then moved to a multinational where dun talaga ako I had a good 16 years of, honing my skills, especially sa
mm,
sales and marketing. And, at the same time, during the process, I also built my portfolio within the
mm.
organization. So,
Yes.
yun, 16 years lang sa last na company
Yeah.
because after the corporate life ko, actually sales pa rin eh kasi I
Mm,
ventured into small businesses. Although I didn't have a physical store, parang
mhm.
I utilize yung mga social media platforms, specifically yung mostly nasa FB and Instagram. So,
Yes.
yun. Until this year, na
Mhm.
another beautiful and wonderful opportunity came. And just this year, April, I was coded. So, April yung nasabi ko na I was officially a licensed financial advisor of AXA Philippines.
Wow. So see, that's the
Yan.
transformation yung pinag-usapan natin, no? How you evolve into something
Mm-mm.
new. Kasi I mentioned,
Mm-mm.
I've been
Mm-mm.
very close naman sa mga financial advisors, no? The financial advisory career is something that is really booming.
Mm-mm.
And talking about yung mga working professionals, a lot of
Mm-mm.
people are also venturing into that. So, is
That's
this
right.
something that you really, parang toss off even uh, looking back few years ago or parang naisip mo ba na you will be doing the thing that you are doing now?
Actually, wala. Actually, wala na, kahit, I think nobody did, no? I don't know.
Mhm.
Nobody did, o siguro yung, when we were young, when we were asked kung ano yung gusto natin when we grow up, nobody said siguro na I want to be a financial advisor. Parang usually it's a doctor, nurse, or, a
Yeah.
policeman. Um, at kahit na actually, before joining AXA, I already had the policy. I got my policy here in AXA as well. But even then, uh, kumbaga, I was already courted by my agent or a friend, beautiful by beautiful jingle then to be an FA. Pero talagang I declined. Kaya lang
Yeah.
very persistent siya. Yung mga random conversations namin sa Messenger, sinisingit niya talaga yung, mag-attend ka naman, ng ganyan. Sabi ko, just for to end the conversation on that, and I did say yes. Tapos sabi ko sana, isi-scene mode ko na lang siya after ko nag-say yes.
Mhm.
Kaya lang, on that same day, naalala ko, she sent me also yung Zoom link. Sabi niya,
Mm.
ipapakilala kita sa unit head ko. Kaya doon ako parang,
Mhm.
na-intimidate ako. No, oh my God, akala ko, lang, training lang where I could put my camera off. So may casual na meeting. Sabi niya it would about 15 minutes but that ran for more than an hour. And from that Zoom meeting, the rest is history na.
Yes. And it's quite
Mm.
amazing, no? You started this career innovation na tinatawag natin, no? During the
Oo.
pandemic lockdown where everybody really wants to have certainty, di ba? Sa tahakin
Mm.
nila this time. But you paved the way by trying something new na talagang entirely wala kang alam what's going on there. Although you have an idea, but it's a different thing
Mm.
naman. So for those who are watching,
That's
maybe they're
right.
wondering na parang
Mm.
sometimes kasi, especially here in the Philippines,
Mm.
tama naman yung nabanggit
Mm.
ni Sharon na nobody, siguro, no, parang sa generation natin now, walang
Yeah.
nagsabi, I want to be an FA, parang gano'n, or financial advisor when
Yeah,
I
that's
grow
right.
up. It's something na talagang hindi siya gano'n ka famous before, no? But
Mm-mm.
now,
Mm-mm.
uh, I know some people talaga na parang they are pushing also their children to have a look of it then. Kasi it's something na
Yes.
talagang when it comes to income, it's really good. And the more
Mm-mm.
pa yung ginagawa mo, it's really impactful. Again, this
Mm-mm.
show is all about making an impact, no? Or
Mm-mm.
sharing
Mm-mm.
whatever it is that you can do. So in your
Mm.
case, since from the pharmaceutical industry to financial service industry, no? What
Mm-mm.
are the things parang you felt na adjusting with? Parang ganun. Yung parang nag-adjust ka ba?
All right. Yeah,
Mm.
good question.
Mhm.
Adjustment, in a way, parang ano din eh, although sa previous, in our company kasi, we
Mhm.
don't, depende ha, kasi sa company namin before, what we did was, basically promotion, and clients
Yes.
namin are doctors, so we do, uh, engage our doctors, I mean, we invite them for scientific engagements, and then,
Mhm.
but we don't really sell, just like other
Mhm.
companies, so we do have a trade partner to do that in our behalf. With ano
Mhm.
naman, with this industry, the insurance industry, of course, we do sell talaga. But siguro yung somehow, kahit na sales pa rin siya, in a way may similar yung mga dynamics. Siguro as a beginner, yung obstacles ko lang, yung mga challenges siguro na encounter ko, Miss Trace, yung nasa scene zone, yung mga messages, nai-ignore yung mga messages kasi 'di ba, yun yung
Oh,
start eh. Yun yung start. You really have to you reach out to first, initially yung friends mo talaga, yung warm contacts mo. And I say na challenges yun, or obstacles ba? Yun, challenge ako doon kasi yung these people who are ignoring my messages, who are scene zoning me, are the same friends whom yung nagle-like ng mga posts, ng mga stories ko
yes, yes.
before. And then, bigla na lang nagsi-scene zone. Or actually,
Mhm.
kahit na hindi na scene zone, talagang hindi binabasa. So,
Mhm.
if, well, admittedly, human as I am, may konting dent din yon sa confidence at sa esteem ko na, but ganon? But where's the gap? Where's the problem ba? So, pero yung mindset ko lang doon, eventually, sinabi ko, I keep on reminding myself na back on the days, back on those years when I was, building my career on those previous companies that I've been to,
Mhm.
at the same time, binibuild ko rin yung credibility ko that time. So sabi ko, I keep on reminding myself na during those times that I was employed, I never scammed anybody. I never gotten into any scandal.
Yeah.
Hindi rin ako, kahit na within the organization, hindi ako nagka-ano yun, 201 file, yung gano'n. So
Mhm.
sabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, if nasi-sin zone ako or na-ignore yung message ko, at sinasabi ko na lang na probably this person may bias lang sa industry per se or sa
Yeah.
company. Baka may mga friends siya before na narinig niya na hindi maganda yung experience with the company, but not necessarily sa akin. To me, wala siya, hindi, it has nothing to do with, yung credibility, or wala siyang trust issue sa akin. Siguro yun lang. So that's how I overcome those challenges na as a beginner na ano ko, ginagawa ko. Although, based sa trainings naman, what I actually, isa rin ginagawa ko, I constantly attend meetings. If hindi man, piniplay ko yan, try ko that, I play that, I revisit those meetings, if may ano sila, if may may rewatch, pwede ma-rewatch. I heard from a lot of successful FAs na
Yeah.
para makakuha ng isang yes, they went through 50 no's, 50 seat zones, parang ganun. So I think
Um,
somehow I draw my confidence there na hindi lang pala ako, how much more ako na bago, how much more for this season na still they're getting those rejections.
yes.
So that's it.
And you know what? It's not just only naman
Mm-mm.
for the people in the financial service industry, no? As you mentioned, you are also into sales, and those things na mention,
Mm-mm.
di ba? Parang kasama talaga eh. whenever we're trying to
That's right.
do something, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Talagang yung rejection is something na talagang nandoon, hindi nawawala
Mm-mm.
siya. Good thing you stress it out, no? Parang you know how to embrace that. Parang in-adjust mo yung sarili mo to that. And ako, I remember when I was still in the bank, ang sinasabi sa akin, whenever you have or you receive rejections from your clients, don't take it personally. Di ba? Parang baka lang hindi pa
Mm-mm.
nila masyadong alam yung binibenta mo. Kaya
Mm-mm.
ganon. So, same what you
Mm-mm.
have mentioned kanina. And
But if
it's
yeah, but if I may add, no, at if I may
yeah.
add, alam mo, what's good thing about yung mga ganon, siguro if we really have to go through that. Kasi yung
Yeah.
mga, for example, I do have friends also, I do have acquaintances na I messaged them during when I was starting like April, May,
Mm-hmm.
Sin zone lang. But you know what? All of a sudden, kasi as much as possible, I try to be consistent with my postings. And then sa FB, I introducing myself na
Mm-hmm.
being affiliated na with AXA. Yung 2 months ago, yung 3 months ago ko na message, ngayon pa lang nag-message back. And then they
Oh,
apologize. Actually, they need not to do that. Pero yun lang yung nakaka, ano doon, tama ba yung term? Nakakaaliw sa Tagalog na uh, yung sinzo na yun, that doesn't actually mean outright no. Because two
yes.
months, 3 months after, ano yun, magme-message ulit sa'yo, and then they themselves would reach out and would, seek for an appointment from me. So, doon
Yeah.
lang ako natutuwa sa,
Mm-hmm.
sa industry na to.
True, true. And one thing pa, no, parang you're talking about
Mm-mm.
social media. Well, ganun naman yata talaga
Yes.
sa social media. Whenever you post something na you went in a restaurant or nag-selfie ka, nag-gano'n,
Mm-mm.
ang dami mong likes, di ba? Especially pag naka-suit ka. Ang daming likes. But whenever you share something that is really more, I can say na important or bring value,
Mm-mm.
supposedly to people,
Mm-mm.
mas lesser yung engagement. And
Oh,
it's
that's
part,
right.
yeah, I attended the trainings
Mm.
of Facebook Philippines before, and then they mentioned about it. So at least, di ba,
Mm-mm.
we must not be bothered by the likes. Ang importante, yung number of inquiries, no? You mentioned kanina,
Mm-mm.
pwedeng hindi niya nilike yung post mo, pero nag-inquire siya directly to you, and that's something na
Mm-mm.
that's
Mm-mm.
more
Yeah, it
important.
happens. That's right. It happens.
Ang dami kong likers pero walang ganap. Di ba? Parang walang benta. So, parang lugi negosyo or something na gano'n. So, there,
So, may mga moments na nga ganun.
yes, di
Mm.
ba? So now, you think no, you're going to pursue this career pa rin naman for number of years, or are you going to another career innovation? Parang how do
Well,
you think?
if you're talking about, ay, alright, sorry. If you ask me, Miss Rain, about yung pagiging financial advisor per se,
Mhm.
actually sinabi ko to kahit sa husband ko and sa mga closest friends ko na this is one career na gusto kong gawin. I wanna commit myself, kung pwedeng forever, while kaya ko, while I'm still
Yeah.
capable. Kasi every meeting every engagement that I have with my client, kukuha man sila or hindi, na-fulfill yun, ma-feel mo, ma-experience mo being a financial advisor, yung nobility ng
Mhm.
profession.
Yeah.
Lalo na 'di ba uh, we've talked about, na-mention natin kanina na sa Philippine education, I don't know sa curriculum right now, pero I think back in the days, Miss Ray, nung nasa college tayo or nasa high school tayo, we never really have that, we were never really trained on things like, to ace yung interview, we were never really, never naman diniscuss sa atin in depth yung mga different investment instruments. What we were
Yes.
taught of lang, yung ano lang, yung siguro yung discipline of saving, the habit of saving,
Mhm.
specifically sa bank para may mga emergency funds tayo. But we were never really taught of, hindi na-introduce sa atin yung beauty of insurance as a protection, 'di ba?
Mhm.
And I think dun yun, every time I meet clients, dun ko magagawa yun yung parang dun ko na ano yung advocacy ko
Mhm.
na to educate, if I may use the term,
Mhm.
reach out to more people and about financial goals and how they can
Yeah.
reach it, their own goals.
Mm. Yeah. Oo, kasi parang
Mm.
it's not part, especially for us, no, Generation X. We are not,
Mm-mm.
our curriculum before, hindi talaga kasama
Mm-mm.
yung financial education. Now kasi, because of this K to 12, may
Yes.
children, no, they have this something na
Mm.
ini-infuse na sa kanila. And the more people, like,
Yes.
I started few years back, my women organization
Mm-mm.
is, that is the thing
Mm-mm.
na, noon, until now, we
Mm-mm.
are financial
Mm-mm.
capability for women, no? Kasi nga
Mm-mm.
nakita natin ito yung mga ito yung resulted ng mga lack of financial
Mm-mm.
education before itong generation natin,
Mm-mm.
no? It's a good thing for the millennials, for the Gen Z, for the Alpha Gen Z, kung ano man yan. They already somehow acquainted with all these things na you really need to
That's right.
save, you need to invest, and then
Yeah.
live a life
Mm-mm.
na you really want, di ba? Huwag mo nang travel
Yeah.
ka, bili ka ng mga ganito, di ba? Just to impress other people, and then ikaw naman pala wala kang enough for your financial,
Yes.
ano ba, what they
That's
call
right.
this.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
if I may add, na-mention mo yung millennial, Miss Rain.
Mhm. Yes.
Advantage lang ng mga millennials kayo kasi millennials para ano na yan eh, ang mga they're generally they are tech savvy
Yes.
and
Yes. Agree.
ang maganda ngayon sa generation ngayon, marami ng financial advocates and they are
Mhm.
very visible not only in Facebook but in TikTok, in YouTube. Sa TikTok marami ako nakikita. Akala ko nga before I was surprised kasi may pina-follow akong mga financial advocates din sa TikTok na millennials. But I
Mhm.
also admire yung mga seasoned, not in our company though, may mga seasoned FAs who are
Mhm.
actually doing very well, who are actually been followed by millions then sharing their financial advocacies in TikTok. So
Mhm.
somehow, millennials, tech savvy as they are, they can
Mhm.
somehow they can pick up a thing or two dun sa different
Yeah.
platforms they are into right now kasi very exposed na rin and then
Mhm.
uh, yung financial education parang it's getting ano na rin tawag dito, more and more people are into it ba, more and more
Yeah.
people are at the same time more people are engaging, are
Yes.
welcoming yung financial education.
True, yeah. So that's the reason why I got so interested, no, na i-invite ka
Mm-mm.
to share your story o yung beginner story mo diyan kasi
Mm-mm.
nga yun, we know people, ako especially yung mga colleagues ko before sa financial services industry, napunta na diyan sa
Mm-mm.
BFA, no? Pero
Mm-mm.
ang na-highlight na successful na sila, they have their own whatever.
Mm-mm.
So, there's a gap. Ako, I always look at the gap there. Parang, teka muna,
Mm-mm.
paano ka ba nag-start? And during your
Mm-mm.
beginnings, nung nag-umpisa ka, how is it ba? Kasi I want to know that because more people are
Mm-mm.
also have those things in mind, no? Parang, paano ba ako
Mm-mm.
mag-umpisa? Or
Mm-mm.
whenever I'm in the first step na, yung first phase ng stage na
Mm-mm.
yan, ano ba yung mga looking forward ko dapat, di ba? So, those things, hindi minsan kasi na-highlight yun. Kasi agad na tayo dun sa,
Mm-mm.
successful, di ba? You will never
Oo.
be successful kung hindi ka nag-umpisa, syempre, no? Kaya,
Mm-mm.
I can
That's right.
see in you na, ayan, you're just starting, pero I can already somehow feel na you will be successful in what you do. Kasi nga, tinanong kita
You.
kanina, are you looking at
Mm-mm.
staying in that industry, di ba, that profession for X number of years?
Mm-mm.
And then you mentioned na yes, di ba? So, from the perspective of, for example, client mo ako, no? Parang I can feel na, I can rely to this person kasi hindi siya mawawala.
Mm-mm.
That's the
Mm-mm.
disadvantage na kasi minsan of to some, not ano naman, but there
Mm-mm.
are some
Yes.
kasi na biglang nawawala, di ba? So,
Mm-mm.
parang nagsasuffer the client. So now, in your
Mm-mm.
case, ay nakikita mo na you will parang grow old with you ang peg mo na. You will grow in this industry na talaga. And that's the
Yeah.
reason why you really want to improve yourself and deliver what is really expected by your clients, not just by your company.
Yes.
Am I
Yeah.
right?
Perfectly
So
said. Perfectly said, Miss Rain.
yes, oo. Kasi been there, done that naman ako, no? Yun. So, now,
Mm.
my question, since you mentioned about yung
Mm.
challenges, meron ka na na-mention ng mga challenges na yeah,
Mm.
challenges yung nakita mention mo kanina. So, I want to ask you, how do you manage opportunities? Since the industry of financial services, yung
Mm.
industry na kinaka
Mm.
galawan mo ngayon is ano
That's right.
considered siya as red ocean di ba? Ang dami nyo
Mm.
So how do you
Mm.
see the competition and how do you manage opportunities?
All right. Okay. Managing opportunities. Actually, if pinagawang mabuti si COVID, kasi yung si COVID-19, ano siya din siya, game changer, Miss Rain.
Yes.
Kasi
Yeah.
during the pandemic, no, lot more and more people seek ways
Mm-hmm.
to, secure their finances, their health, yung gano'n. And so, parang yung um it parang nag-paved way siya for
Yes.
for for insurances,
Mm-hmm.
yung industry ng insurance. I think more, I believe, more and more people secure themselves during the pandemic, 'di ba?
Yes.
So I think that's one opportunity, siguro when I got into this industry, yun yung naging one basic advantage na ano ko na enjoy ko. Although uh I think one opportunity din siguro na ano ko is me having yung nga nasabi ko kanina, me having built a good, credible career during the past. Doon naman sa mga doon naman sa mga acquaintances ko na, nilalapitan ko, parang
Mm-hmm.
open door silang nakikinig,
Yeah.
open door silang, ready, I mean, all ears, open to listen to listen to my advocacies na sinishare sa kanila.
Mm-hmm.
Did I
Oh,
answer your question ba?
yes, yes, yes. No, actually, you deliver it very ano naman talaga in a very concise way na
Mm.
you that's one opportunity naman din talaga na kino-consider sa inyo diyan sa profession nyo, no? How do you, kasi that one instance na we're in the client, yung client mo, meron siyang specific na needs and then
Mm.
you were able to give that, di ba? Or deliver
Mm.
that. Yung opportunity of that client to recommend
Mm.
you to to really
Mm.
parang
That's
lip
right.
service
Mm.
na tawag no
Mm.
yung ano kanya parang she or he will be your ambassador na no kasi you can rely
Yes.
on that person.
Mm.
So that's the thing na you mentioned nga. And yung
Yes.
about COVID, no? Itong nangyari sa atin na
Mm.
pandemic, some people kasi are really looking at it na parang, oh, that worst years, no? Yung 2 years na yung worst
Mm.
na nangyari, di ba? Parang
Mm.
walang nangyaring maganda yata sa akin. I don't think
Mm.
totoo yun, no? Maybe
Mm.
some majority of us kasi dahil bago, it's something new naman talaga and scary, kaya natakpan yung mga opportunities na nakuha natin during that time. And
Mm.
since when you mention it na, maraming kumukuha during those times na di ba,
Mm.
nakalakpan, parang realization na, I really need to protect myself kasi yung universal healthcare natin here in the Philippines is something naman na we cannot really rely, di ba?
Mm.
But then,
That's
I
right.
need to get my own, di ba? And
Mm.
then, so, hindi rin pa pwedeng asa lang ako what the government
Mm.
is giving. So, yun ang naging,
Mm.
you paved the way
Mm.
and bring opportunities in that perspective. So,
That's right.
what
That's right.
yeah. So what other pa ba tingin mo pa na now moving forward, what are the things pa na nakikita mo na pwede mong maging opportunities diyan? So how do
Okay.
you manage it?
Actually, may sinabi ka kanina, Miss Rain, about ano yun, um nawala ako sa train of thought ko. May, siguro dun sa opportunity na sinabi ka kanina na yung mga nakausap ko, if they like my service, naging ambassador ko na sila. And that's really true. That's really true, no? Kasi, at ano tawag dito, um, may mga clients ako na tinatanong ko na if they're aware of what parang ganun ba, sa first few engagement namin, they told me na may marami na ring an agent or two approach them, and what they actually did was to siguro present, they went directly on the products.
Yes,
Pero
yes.
sabi nila, first time nilang first time, yun yung ano ko, yun yung one of the, for me ha, sa beginner, winning moments ko yun, na sinasabihan ako na, among those agents, wala sa kanila, man lang sa kanila, yung ginawa ko, tulad ng ginawa ko sa kanila, like, I really did a financial needs analysis first, before presenting any product. Actually, yung totoo, Miss Rain,
Yes.
and I have learned this from my mentor as well, yung first engagement, wala talagang
Mhm.
sales na nangyayari doon. It's more of knowing talaga, tinatry ko talaga to know yung needs ng ano ko, ng clients ko, like they have the goals, what are their ano yung goals nila, where are they now, and then sabi mo nga, doon ko gusto kong punan yung gap para makarating sila sa goal nila, and that's where that financial advisory comes in. Kaya
Mhm.
yun, I think yun yung yun yung beauty, if I think if yun yung beauty, if you did this career, if you do this career right, yung ganun ba.
Yes. So you are really focusing dun sa financial planning muna, di ba? And then what will be the
Mm-mm.
approach? Yeah, I like
That's
that. So
right.
we will go into that later. No, we just need to pause for a short break to thank our sponsors, and then babalikan natin yon kasi gusto kong bigyan ng pansin yon no, na mention mo about giving importance on financial planning
Mm-mm.
first before
Mm-mm.
everything else na bebenta ka na kaagad. Right? So, sige.
Mm-mm.
Direct, let's go for a short break. And to our viewers, please stay with us. We will be back. Thank you.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face with special guests Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Salita. Alam mo, Tito Anlo, kung wala ako, magsasalita ka nag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot.
Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
November 13, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
Greenfield District, the future-ready district, home to Greenfield Tower, with its state-of-the-art fiber optic internet backbone. Connectivity is built right into residences like Twin Oaks Place. 15 flourishing hectares right at the heart of Metro Manila, so that at work and at play, we can plant a future where dreams grow. Greenfield District, the future-ready district.
Okay, so welcome back to the Grow with the Flow here in the Q channel. The new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. People, please watch all our shows as seen on screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content, but we make it easier for you. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible, global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. So grow with the flow. Time slot is every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Please continue to watch all our episodes. This is just the season 1. So you can watch live or replay via Facebook or YouTube. For those of you who wants to listen also via Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can just search hashtag TNC Now. For sponsorships, please email now at thenewchannel.com or send us a direct message. Enjoy these life-changing shows because we made them for you. Okay, so welcome back, Cheryl. Kumusta? How are you there in Bacolod?
Eto, winter pa rin kasi intact pa rin yung blazer ko.
So,
Winter pa rin dito sa Bacolod.
winter pa rin. Wala pa namang snow. Parang ang layo natin. No? Well, by the way, we have also some, since you mentioned, no, yung winter, we also have some viewers from other countries. So I need to, give this, shout out lang to Joanne
Oh, yes,
Rosales
please do.
from California. And also, my relatives there, nandyan sila Miss Ruby and Rick Garrett in Idaho. And yes, my friends also in New Jersey and New York. I'll see you back again. Gemma Garcia Dabu and Catherine Sita of New York. Yun, no? So there, nanonood sila, although I'm sure
Hello.
they will just watch the replay. And for those of you naman na nandito sa Philippines, ayan, I would like to thank Gerson Rentugan. He's also an FA, but nag-share naman siya. Shinare niya itong ating episode now and sabi nga niya, watch and learn. Thank you, Gerson. And of course, may mga nandoon sa ating Facebook na nanonood ngayon. Miss Evangeline Rodrigo, hello, hello. And for the friends of Cherryl, you can invite your friends. Hello, ayan. Hello, bossing, love you, sabi ni Miss Evangeline. O yan, yung mga aking kababaihan, supporters, kumusta? Ayan. So you can also ask your friends para mag-greet din natin sila. area, no, in Facebook. So,
Right.
yon. Anyone to thank sa mga friends mo who are tuning in right now sa kanilang Facebook or YouTube?
Yeah, may shout out ka kanina. I just wanna, I just wanna remain consistent dun sa credibility na sinasabi ko. May nagpa-shout out and I want to specifically shout out ko talaga siya as promised. Si Dr. Mike E. David, one of the hottest ENT specialists in Bacolod. Yun.
Wow.
Sana, yun yung, he's a good friend and siguro future client ba, Doc? Kasi na-shout out kita.
Yes,
No,
client
just kidding.
for sure. Hello, Doc. Thank you for
Yun. Hello,
watching.
Doc.
And
Yeah, and of
please
course to
continue.
everyone, to my friends, my family. Hello to
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you for watching, and even for everyone who will watch this on replay. Thank you.
Yeah. So, and my friends in Bacolod also, Miss
Mm.
Belle Villara, Attorney Wilfred,
Oh,
Attorney and
yes.
Villara are also. Kung
Yeah, from
pumupunta ako ng
Bamsi.
Bacolod, stay ako dyan sa kanila.
Yeah.
Ayan, you can also tap them, no? Baby, you can, collaborate on some other things. So there, ang dami nating
Bilis.
chikahan. So let's now
That's
go back to dun
mm,
sa nahang
mm,
natin na topic about
mm,
financial planning. As a financial literacy mentor, or I give talks in the communities, no, especially in the local
mm,
government or some barangays, ganun, and the thing that we do for women, I give emphasis talaga on financial literacy and good financial planning.
mm,
And gusto kong, I want to hear from you the importance ng financial planning as
mm,
FA, no? Parang why?
mm,
Why do you need na kailangan mo na ito
mm,
gawin before selling kaagad-agad? Hindi ba effective yung
mm,
sell ka na without them doing the financial analysis? How is it?
mm. Alam mo, thank you for asking, by the way, Miss Rain. Maganda yan. Kasi, here in AXA, protection has always been the core of our business. And by
Wow.
protection, we mean, we mean, we talk to individuals, organizations, societies, and help them protect what matters most to them. Kasi real talk, Miss Rain, some people would say na hindi nila kailangan yung, insurance kasi hindi pa
Yes.
naman sila mamamatay or they can save up naman for that amount, parang
Yes.
ganon. But but when reality strikes, like say, ito real talk din, if if the breadwinner of a
Mm-hmm.
family, sudden turn of events, untimely demise, if that breadwinner lives early this good earth, he doesn't live with, with the expenses and all the bills. Kasi yung mga bills, yung mga expenses, that would stay here. In fact,
Yes.
madadagdagan pa yan. At yun o yung mamanahin ng mga loved ones niya. But
Mama.
if early on, this breadwinner, but if this breadwinner has a protection, has a provision, yung protection na yon, that would serve as, kumbaga, as a caution sa impact of the sudden turn of events, while yung family niya ay still, adjusting for the circumstances. And may
Yes.
nagsasabi din na, for example, yun nga, hindi ko naman, I can save up for it naman, parang
Mm-hmm.
ganon. But kasi I'm healthy pa, I'm young. But
Yeah.
what if, talking about health, no one is invincible, Miss Rain, and you know that. Everyone knows that, and everyone is aware of that.
Agree.
And what
Mm-hmm.
if you can only save for up until this time? What if 3 years ka pa lang nagsisave and you'll be stricken with critical health? What will happen? 'Di ba?
Mm-hmm.
But then medyo looking at the brighter side, medyo kung nabomorbidan kayo doon. But though that's the reality that we really have to face, no? On the
Mm-hmm.
lighter side, yung sinasabi ng iba na hindi pa naman ako mamatay. Actually, yun yung kagandahan, yun yung beauty ng financial advisory kasi yung conception ng many is that they would
Mm-hmm.
only, hindi naman ako magbe-benefit niyan, yung mga beneficiaries ko naman, still a lot of my people, of my, even my clients don't know na there are a lot of investment-linked insurances right now,
Yes.
wherein ma-enjoy nila as early, let's say,
Yeah.
as they can use that to augment their retirement. Although kahit sabihin mo na may may pension ka naman na kahit na
Natin.
maximum na yung ano mo, yung binabayad niyo sa SSS,
Mm-mm.
at the during retirement you can only use, maybe you can use that for your maintenance. But do you think would it be nice na during your retirement hindi lang yung maintenance na meron ka? I think you can also have an extra for to to spend vacation with your apos,
Mm-mm.
kahit na stop na yung income mo, you still have, because of because you plan well and early yung ano mo, yung retirement mo through getting a protection through insurance. You were able to enjoy the things that you can do now kasi 'di ba? Yun yung problema minsan during retirement, you can do everything you want na kasi wala ka ng work. The question
Yes.
is, do you have funds ba to do
You
that,
have
those things
immediate
na gustong-gusto
pursuits.
mo?
Mm.
That's right. So,
Mm.
yun yung one of the many reasons why I want to commit myself in this career.
Yeah. And saka especially now na kahit na meron ka, like in my case, I have
Mm-mm.
hindi naman madaming insurance, pero I definitely have. Pero nung
Mm-mm.
nag-review ako, parang I felt na it's not enough. Kasi with the inflation right
Mm-mm.
now, no? Parang yung una kong
Mm-mm.
kinuha, years back, parang, oh my gosh, hindi na siya kasya. Parang wala na
Mm-mm.
itong mapupuntahan, wala na mabibili yung mga
Mm-mm.
anak ko kung sakali matsugi ako, no?
Mm-mm.
Maybe it sounds morbid for some, di ba? Na parang, ba
Mm-mm.
yan, pinag-uusapan, ganyan. But it will happen,
Mm-mm.
my dear viewers, my dear yung mga followers ni Cheryl, no? It will happen. It's just that preparation lang talaga is the key. No? And as like us mothers, no, para mas better na mas marami tayong mapag-iwanan. So, if
Mm-mm.
you think na kailangan, hindi na enough yung kinuha nyo before because of yung nga inflation rate, ano pa rin siya, di ba? Tama, Cheryl?
Mm-mm.
Affected yun eh. Kasi let's say you got a policy for a 1 million 10 years ago. So
Mm-mm.
what is 1 million now? Di ba?
That's
After
right.
this
That's right.
cost. Oo, so baka ang 1 million parang 10 iPhone na yan, tatapos na, di ba? Lang ang value. So, kaya
Mm-mm.
kailangan, what they call this, you need to, talaga, increase, no? Add more to it. So,
Yeah.
yun.
Yes.
Yeah. So, let's now go to winning moments since nga napag-usapan na
Mm-mm.
yung about
Mm-mm.
challenges and opportunities. That's the of growing kasi, no? And here in Grow with
Mm-mm.
the Flow, we highlight those things, no? From challenges, opportunities. Now, let's go to the winning moments. And since ka you're still
Mm-mm.
you are on the beginning stage pa rin ng career
Mm-mm.
mo sa financial advisory,
Mm-mm.
maybe what you can, ano ba yung pinaka-consider mong winning moments sa ngayon? No? It may not be as grandiose or
Mm.
spectacular as what other FAs will going to share. No? But how about you in your simplest and parang in the
Mm-mm.
layman's term ng winning moments?
Mm-mm.
Ano siya?
Yeah. Thank you for preempting me or providing that yung first few
Yes.
ano mo kasi you were right. While I draw inspiration from the extraordinary successes of my mentors, of the people in our in this industry,
Mhm.
siguro yung marami silang winning moments that really inspired aspiring FAs like me. But for beginners, siguro I could mention yung winning moments ko, Miss Rain, because of the
Mhm.
nobility of profession. Winning moment sa akin, yung maka-reach out ako, maka-discuss ako with my clients. Winning moments din sa akin, yung feedback okay, maybe I can cite this one. May naalala ko. I do have a friend
Mhm.
na kilala ko rin yung mga circular friends niya. And I know pretty well that those names that she mentioned, friends ko rin, kasi they're also my friends in FB. And they are all seasoned FAs din.
Mhm.
Yung sinabi niya sa akin, and they've been courting her to, and they've been proposing, I mean, they've been giving her proposals, and she's actually very accommodating naman, pero hanggang doon lang siya. And
Mhm.
then, but nung ako na nag-reach out sa kanya, what she told me was, sinabi nga niya sa akin na gano'n, a lot of friends, si ganito, si ganyan, reach out to me, but hindi siya kumuha. Sabi niya, sa'yo ka kukuha kasi I trust you. I've known you, which is, yun, dun rin, it's a testimony for me na parang, siguro not only for, testimony, ito, I just wanna share quickly, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, Miss Rain, kasi especially for those who are still beginning their career sa mga beginning their career. Well, it's important to build your career, your career up to the corporate ladder. It's also equally important to, put conscious effort in building your credibility as well. Kasi you will never know. Ako hindi ko alam na later on, somewhere, somehow, someday, that credibility that you have is, yun lang yung pinaka-key that will save you, and yun lang yung key na for you to win. And yun lang na sabi ko sa sarili ko na yung credibility that I have, although that time unconscious ako na all these years pala I was already building that, na hindi ako na-involved sa mga not so nice, mga unpleasant things in the past. Kaya I somehow could humbly say I reap that ngayon that I'm already here in this industry. Kasi dito sa industry natin ito, if I know you being an FA once then, Miss Rain, credibility and trust, they're everything sa atin.
Tama.
Skills nga, minsan 10% lang, di ba? But it's really the trust nagpapa-oo sa mga clients natin.
Yes. And I super agree with that, no? Kasi totoo yun eh. You are selling something that is not tangible. Hindi siya nahawakan. So, intangible siya in a sense na you're making a promise. And that promise, hindi siya yung makukuha mo in a span of few days or diba, years pa bago talaga sana.
That's right.
No? What if biglang pagkakuha mo pala something happened? So, it's a promise na you don't know when mo talaga siya makukuha. Hindi katulad ng, diba, pinangakuan ka ng love, pero hindi naman nangyari. Diba? Parang ganun. So, ito is something, no? So,
may hugot ka doon,
may humugot na naman. No? But what I'm referring to, malaking bagay yung you are a person with integrity and authentic. Ganun. Kahit na magaling daming awards, no? Although maybe awards, mga recognition will add on to your laurels nga. Pero it's still pa rin yung how authentic this person whenever she's answering my question, yung mga doubts ko, yung mga apprehension ko, dun mo mararamdaman because you are credible enough to really, share to your clients and so-called mga prospects mo in the future. Okay, so well said. Thank you, Cherryl, no? And
thank you.
Hindi ko naman tayo tapos. Parang nagustuhan ko lang kasi yung how you really, give importance to credibility more than anything, no? Kasi nga, yun yung hinahanap din ng mga tao ngayon, no? Itong kausap kong tao, is it true ba talaga to sa akin? Or gusto lang niya akong bentahan and then wala na siya. I-ghost na niya ako after. Pero kung nararamdaman ng taong yun na this person will really, even my families, no, in the event of something happen to me, maasahan siya. I would rather be with this FA instead of the high profile, di ba? Super, minsan nga pagka maraming awards, niisip ko pa, teka muna, baka hindi na ako ma-handle nito. Magdami na siya So anyway, ayan, I have some lang din, no, naisip ko lang to give other people who are also in the same boat as yours, no, yung sinasakyan mong boat, nandoon din sila. Do you have any, parang, hindi naman doubts, para have you ever reached a point wherein, teka muna, maybe this is not for me kasi nahirapan ako. May mga ganun ka ba?
To be totally honest, Ms. Rain, wala akong moment na gano'n. I went through, hindi gano'n kada. Actually, yung totoo, if you compare me, well, is it safe to say, if you compare me to other rookies who have been, well, understandably, galing sila sa bank. And they have also exemplary, milestones during the early months
Mhm.
compared sa milestones ko. But never did it cross my mind na hindi to para sa akin. As a matter of fact, every time na another door open, may opportunities, may another career akong papasukin, yung naisa-isip ko, it's always like this. All the more marami akong ma-reach out.
Mhm.
Madadagdagan yung contacts ko, madadagdagan yung taong, again, if I may use the term, ma-educate, ma-sharean ko of what I have learned here from AXA. So,
Mhm.
yun yung actually yung mindset ko palagi. It's never, parang, siguro this is one career talaga na I could say na magre-retire ako sa ganitong with this noble career.
Mhm.
Yun.
Yeah.
And if you still remember, Miss Rain, alala ko lang, kasi before our interview now, I binalikan ko yung mga screenshots ko sa iPad before where we had, nakita ko March 6, yung last year, yung
Ah,
yung one-on-one consulting natin. And then
yeah.
during I think it ran for a month, yung
Yes, yes.
coaching natin. Yung
What's
last
that?
day, 1 month yun binigay ni Papa G. At last day, I shamelessly confess to you na idol ko talaga yung mga advocacies mo, idol ko yung mga ginagawa mo, without you highlighting, sinearch kita, parang ganun. And sabi ko
Mm.
that time, tapos na ako sa corporate world, sabi ko, ito yung gusto ko. I wanna have, although that time, hindi pa defined yung advocacy ko. Only a year later na, ito pala, only, maybe not sooner ko na-realize, but a year later, dun ko nakita yung advocacy, mas na-define yung advocacy ko, which is, dito nga, sa financial, sa, yung, empowering people,
Yes, yes.
empowering clients, yung
Yes,
financial, talaga, literacy.
yes,
Yun
yes.
yung
Oh, so nice.
pinaka-advocacy. Kaya, yun.
Oo. Thank you, thank you. At na-extra pala ako dun sa mga
Oo.
moments na yun. And appreciate you for telling that to me, no? Kahit pa paano pala, medyo, yeah, I don't know what's the right term for that. Inspire or na-open siguro. Maybe na-open lang talaga yung tinatawag na ikigai mo. The reason for being. No? Ikigai means
Yes,
the reason
that's
for
right.
being. Yan.
Mm.
So, nice, no? And ako, I'm very fortunate to have that, parang for me, it's not just about work, no? The moment
Mm.
na nakilala kita, every person naman na kino-coach ko, I really embrace those people. Na parang yun na sila, part na sila ng aking life. Yun. Okay, so we have few minutes before we close. Ang
Alright.
bilis ng oras, Sherry. So we have game, di ba? Siyempre, gusto ko,
Game.
kino-close natin yung session.
Alright.
So, kino-close ko.
Game ako
Otherwise,
dyan.
yeah. So, since the viewers can also, listen via Spotify, no? Yung ating podcast.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah, you can, for those na busy, di talaga sila makapanood or they cannot really watch with their eyes, you can just tune in sa Spotify or yun nga sa Apple iTunes. So now,
May
the
link
game
ba?
naman natin.
I hope we would be able to provide yung link sa ng podcast.
Yes.
Meron
For
pala now I know.
Actually,
That's nice.
pina-follow ko talaga yung Spotify ng TNC. Just look for the TNC now.
Yeah, okay. All platforms covered, no? YouTube, ito.
Yes. Look at the
Galing.
sa Spotify. Once you
Alright.
click that, just type in the TNC and then yun na, lalabas
Okay.
na. Siyempre yung Grow with the Flow. There. So, what are your top 5 songs in your playlist?
Top 5. Top 5 sa playlist.
Yes.
Wala. Lahat sila nakakategorize sa Spotify ba? Lahat, ang dami kong category, dami kong title na album doon. Dami kong top 5. Pero siguro, kasi ako, Miss Jane, old school. Very old school ako. May mga naman ako. May mga levitating. May mga naman ako. May mga, millennial songs na naman ako. But mostly, yung pinapakinggan ko, replay, rewind, mga, talaga, yung mga classic songs. Siguro I can name, yung top 5 ko lang. One is, Cruising for Brucen, yung Basha or Basher, Basha yung ano ng pangalan niya, but Beja. Yun, Cruisin' for Bruisin. Favorite ko talaga yun since college. High school pa ata. Ano ba? 500 Miles. If you're
Okay.
familiar. Proclaimers, 500 Miles. Due, yung RAF. Ano pa ba? Michael Jackson, ano ba yung The Way You Make Me Feel ni Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And siguro, and of course, ano ba? Among all other songs, marami akong gustong sa songs niya, pero yung No One in the World by Anita Baker. Yan.
Anita Baker.
Yung top 5.
So, you can
Yes.
say na that those playlist na yon, it describes you as a classic person, no? Kasi classic songs, and then you love old souls, mga songs na gano'n. Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's right.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing that to us and to all our audience for this afternoon's
Yun na yung game.
Yes. Actually, it's not a game. It's more on a trivia. Game trivia. So thank you everyone for being with us for 1 hour. Ang bilis nga ng oras talaga, no? I hope you had a great time, Cheryl. And we also, I really, every time naman na we talk and we converse, madami rin naman ako natututunan talaga sa'yo. And it's really fascinating to listen to you sa mga news stories mo. And so, thank you.
Actually, that should be my line. That should be my line sa'yo. I always learn a lot pag ikaw yung kausap ko.
Yeah. Any final words before we close?
Okay. Thank you natapos. Thank you tatapos na. Yung temperature ng hands ko, bumalik na sa human temperature kanina kasi parang vampire and cold eh. So thank you again, Miss Rain. Background, little did these people know na nung when you invited me noong July, di ba, I declined pa. I in fact recommended somebody in the team to represent kasi baka mas na-inspire. But thank you so much kasi sabi mo you want to give chance, voice for beginners like me. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And for everyone that's watching, thank you for watching. I hope you were able to pick up a thing or two. I hope I was able to impart something valuable. Nakada ko ng value sa inyo. And for those who want, okay lang ba mag-plug, Miss Rain?
Yeah, sure.
For those who nakatag ba ako, Miss Rain, no, yung pangalan ko. I think for those who wanted to have, a free consultation or book an appointment, you can just, click kung nakatag naman yung name ko and drop me a message anytime sa messenger. Anyway, we can do the engagement naman via Zoom on any time na preferred ninyo.
Yeah.
So
they
that's
can
it.
look
Thank
for
you.
in Facebook and Instagram as well.
That's right, Miss Rain. Mas active ako sa Facebook.
Okay. All right. So there, please follow Cherryl M. Chua or Cherryl Chua sa kanyang Facebook, or if you want, you can message me para I can refer you to Cherryl. Endorse ko kayo sa kanya for any questions that you have regarding sa kanyang career or financial advisory. So thank you once again, everyone, for being with us for this afternoon. And we hope to see you for sa ating susunod pa ng mga episodes for this season 1 of Grow with the Flow. Enjoy your weekend. And by the way, thank you, Katrina, Clarny, Sir Ortales, for my nails. Ayan, na. Ayan. So thank you, Katrina Ortales. And ayan, thank you so much.
You na rin.
Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl.
Magpapa-thank you na rin ako. Yeah. Magpapa-thank you na rin ako kay Papa Kong for lending me his office kasi dito lang yung may very good connection sa bahay. Thank you. Miss Rain, thank you everyone. Direct Monica, thank you.
For this platform, Apple Manansala, thank you. And everyone, salamat. Bye!